Hi, everybody. Now I have the pleasure to introduce Katharina Gerber. Katharina is the Director of Business Development at LiCap Technologies, and she will tell us about their R2R activated, R2R activated dry electrode process for solid-state batteries. Katharina, with that, over to you.
Thank you, Christoph. Hello, everyone. Good evening or good morning. I'm presenting here from sunny Arizona in United States. My name is Katharina Gerber, and at LiCap we develop activated dry electrode technology, which allows for sustainable and low-cost manufacturing of electrode for batteries, and also is interesting for solid-state battery technology. And I will tell you why in a few seconds. But first, I will give you the overview of my company. So LiCap Technologies has been established in 2016. We are a privately held company, and maybe you haven't heard about us a lot in the battery industry because originally we have been established ourselves and positioned as ultracapacitor company. We have headquarters in Sacramento, California. Here we produce activated dry electrode for ultracapacitors, recently for lithium-ion battery. Here we also develop activated dry electrode equipment, and also have our R&D capacities. And in addition, we have assembling capacity in Tianjin, China, where we can ship our electrodes and they can be assembled to ultracapacitor cells, modules, and systems. So now, before I move on with my presentation, I just want to kind of throw the question at you and ask, what is the common thing between ultracapacitors and batteries? And obviously, ultracapacitors and batteries are both devices for energy storage. And in batteries, energy is stored electrochemically, and in ultracapacitors, it's stored electrostatically. But if you look inside of these both devices for energy storage, you find another thing what they have in common, and it's electrode. An electrode is, so to say, a heart and a core of energy storage device, and electrodes mainly determine what performance you will get from your device. And electrodes the performance depends on materials you use, and also performance depends on the manufacturing techniques, how you produce these electrodes. So there are many electrode manufacturing techniques right now, and most common, the standard of the industry is wet slurry. And LiCap Technologies has a different approach, and which is activated dry electrode. And I will tell you why we think it's very well suitable for next generation technologies for solid state batteries. So, as I mentioned, the performance of energy storage devices depends on the material science, what materials you use, and also how you process them and how you design the cells. For lithium-ion battery technology, the technology have been doing a lot of advances. The cost went down, the performance is up, but slowly lithium-ion battery technology approaches its theoretical limits. So naturally, scientists and researchers and different companies have been looking for ways how to overcome it for the next generation technology. So they have been developing new battery materials, and the most promising approach here is to get rid of liquid electrolyte and use solid state electrolyte instead, which increases the safety of batteries, which could increase battery capacity, and also because you need much less safety equipment, the cell design costs also go down. So overall, a very promising approach, and a lot of new battery materials have been developed and tested with great results, and a lot of improvements also have been done to cell design. But in a way, manufacturing approaches didn't change much. So